Hi, fourth graders. So today I'm going to model for you how to use the partial quotient strategy to solve division problems. So you should be familiar with this strategy from the work we did in class, but if not, that's okay. I know this is one of those strategies that was difficult for many of you, and we did not spend as much time on this strategy for division as we did for the area model for multiplication. So hopefully this video will help you as you move through this unit. Remember, you just do the best that you can and refer to the charts and resources I provide for you, including this video, and just keep watching it and keep practicing, and I know you guys will get it. So for partial quotients, we're going to write the bigger number in the box and the single digit number on the outside. So in division, we call this bigger number that we write inside the box the dividend. And then the single digit number is the divisor, because we are using the number 7 to break 280 into equal groups, or as many equal groups as we can. So the first thing I'm going to do is think of what I know about multiplication, because in the partial quotient strategy, we use multiplication to help us. So what I need to ask myself right now is, what times 7 will get us as close to 280 as we can? Some of you that know your facts really well might already know the answer, but just bear with me so we can go through the whole strategy. So in class, when Mrs. Muir came in and when I was doing this with you, we suggested that you should start with 10, because we should know our tens pretty well by now as fourth graders. So I'm going to write 10 on the side, and then I'm going to multiply 10 times 7, which is 70. And I write 70 underneath 280, and then I'm going to subtract to come up with a new dividend. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 8 minus 7 is 1. And then I just bring down the 2, and I get 210. So now I need to divide 210 by 7. So thinking of tens, I can use that again. Or I could try 20, which would be 2 tens. So if I write 20 here, I can do 2 times 7, which is 14, and add the 0. And again, I'm going to subtract to find the difference. So 0 minus 0 is 0. I can't take 4 from 1, so I need to borrow. Cross off the 2, that becomes a 1. Bring the 1 over to the tens. And then I have 11 minus 4, just 7. And now I have 70. Okay, I'm going to lift this up now and try to do this while holding. Actually, boys and girls, I'm sorry. I'm going to put something underneath it. Actually, I'm just going to put it up on my counter so you can see. Perfect. I have to kind of improvise since we are not in the classroom. So now I have to divide 70 by 7. And we already know from our first step that 10 times 7 is 70. So I can add another 10 here. 10 times 7 is 70. 0 minus 0 is 0. 7 minus 7 is 0. So I know there are going to be no remainders in this problem. So the last step in the partial quotient strategy is to add our numbers, or add the factors. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. And then 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4, which means my answer is 40. I could write that on the top, or I could write it on the bottom and circle it so it's more clear. So 280 divided by 7 is 40.